Recorded live on a potato on a tripod here at Triangle Ball in Longview, Washington for the title matches of today's JBT event. Pac Northwest regular season finale, invitational tomorrow. Lots of good stories today, as usual, on that last day of people desperate to get in or desperate to improve their position. In handicap, somebody is going to win their first career title. They know each other well. They bowl the same house league at Kingpins Beaverton, and now they're here up in Washington playing for their first title. Caden Cabanting taking on tournament leader Zach Rebolito. Zach's the one that's getting the pins in this match. He's got a 6-pin advantage, and he's got more than that as Caden has struggled to open up this match. This will be his third crack at getting a mark, while Zach has got double spare to open things up. To the right, Scratch just getting going. Mac Reese, the top seed, opens up with the double, taking on white hot Andrew Guba, just having a tour-wide tear all season long. So we'll keep tabs on both of these matches. And as we roll along, Zach's been dominating this tournament just about from the get-go. All 8 games over 200 with handicap, 163 up for 5, 37 up for 8. The best he's bowled on tour with us by far, the smooth rolling Guba. It is not double, so he'll trail after 2 frames. Caden won a close match against 8-year-old Braden Wills to get to this point. Tough when you had to give as many pins. I think he had to give 83 pins in that match. Won the match by 90, so here he is bowling for the title. Yeah, they bowl the same league at Kingpins Beaverton. They're both 15. And they both haven't won one of these things yet. Big advantage early for Rebolito. Oh man, it's got it all going for him. That one missed fairly significantly left. Trips up the 4-9, double spare strike to open it up. Pulled on tungsten today, about a 6-to-1 ratio. Generally easier on Saturday than invitational Sunday. We'll see how that plays out. These guys know to be ready for anything at any time. About 2 months ago, Andrew was about 300 points behind Caden Matherly. With his result today, he should take the points lead from Caden. Still a lot of points out there with all these invitations, but what a war up the standings Andrew has had. Couldn't ask for a much better start for Zach here. Double spare double opens up a big old can of whoop so far. I think it's because it's the first time I've seen him in a JBT shirt. Did you just get that recently? Just saying, I don't know if there's any correlation there, but you know, rocking the I Am JBT jersey, so he gets a share of the $5,000 I Am bonus at the end of the season for that as well. So, well worth the purchase. Caden's got to get it going here. Still looking to find that double. Once he had that strike working, could have used that double to catch up. Caden doing fine in the all-conference points. So is little brother Kobe there, doing fine. Got to get you on camera too. We can't have one brother on it, not the other. No problem at the spare. The best you've ever seen Zach. This is also the best you've ever seen Mac. He'll have his career high finish no matter what here, looking for that initial first title. Was near the top of plus 132 for 5, and then went on a real nice semifinal set. Oh, ringing 10 there to retake the lead that Ashton Yamasaki earlier took from him. Ended up qualifying first at plus 270. Oh, there you go. Cabanting will take that as he splats the left side of the pins. Max spares up that corner pin. He'll have himself a 17-pin lead through 3.5. So hard to break through and win that first title. Max got all the talent. Met him a couple years ago and held his own in the scratch division even as a younger tyke. Grown up some, fine-tuned his game, no problem at that spare. Rebolito just wants to keep this roll going. He's only got to keep it going 5 more frames. That one won't climb the hill, but he doesn't wash out. I think it's very cruel for them to be showing Mariners repeats. We might watch 800 strikeouts in one day, because there's another new game tonight. They already showed us the Padres series today. That's tough to watch 10 straight hours of Mariners baseball right now. I love them, but Cuba doing that slow wheel shot today, little half-10 that time. Oh man, everything going Zach's way. Caved into 4-9. This time he gets something off the wall to convert the 1-2-8. He remains clean with 2 doubles through 5. Huge thanks to Jager, Bo, Emily, the whole crew here at Triangle. One of our, oh gosh, we have so many favorite bowling centers. I feel like I say one of our favorite centers every single week, but definitely my favorite remodel. It's an older center, and they, if you're new to this, they had modern masking units, and these gorgeous old masking units were behind the originals, just sitting there. And Bo said, you know what? I'm sitting on a gold mine right now, and it's everything's so old it's new again. They look gorgeous. They kind of retrofitted the rest around it. It's so nice. Zach switches balls at the cross lane at the 10. Good form. Boy, good looking stuff here. Zuba sticking with that wheel. Oh boy, here's that one. Love it when you only hear, they're so flush, you only hear like one pin fall. It's just pop, and then you see the ball, the 8 pin and the 9 pin, and then those disappear. It's a satisfying hit for a bowler. Kobe's got to find something here in the 7th, working on a strike again. Get it, ball! Yeah! A little messenger action. He sure does find it. Not a lot of theatrics out of Caden on that. That was a big shot. An emphatic messenger. Andrew's still Dutch over there, so Mac maintains that 19th pin lead. He's got a spare working in the 5th. Taking a lot of time. He's working on his pre-shot routine. And he's good. Oh, doesn't match messenger for messenger. I thought that was going to hit it for sure. Caden for 3 now. Doesn't get 3 and washes out as well. Trouble. Mac has always been a bit of a character. Great sense of humor. The acorn does not fall far from the tree in that case. I don't know where that sense of humor could have come from. That's his dad. But he's all business right now. Signs of maturity is what I'm saying there. Makeable washout for him. And, oh no, that's one of the worst breaks in bowling when you wrap around. Do everything right in that scenario, and the 10 pin stays. And the 10 pin stays for Mac too, as he misses a single pin. 9 out is deadly in scratch division title matches, especially when you're playing someone of Andrew's caliber. Second chances are not what you want to give this guy. Well, you never want to do it, but now that it's happened, forget about it. Reese. Rebelito on the 8th, he tickles him down. He is awfully close to winning this thing. Gets 6 pins. The best Caden can do is 193. I mean, Zach would need 188. He could have it locked up on this shot. See how well Reese can recover here. Untested bowler in an untested position. Oh man. Oh, bowling's so cruel. He recovers beautifully, and instead it's a solid 9 looking at him. Well, that's the worst thing that's happened to Zach all day, and the good news is that's probably good timing there. He misses. Yeah, it's 2 here. He's already at the 183 he needs, so he's going to win this title. Easier spare, no problem at the 9 pin. If I recall too, didn't I ask you when Zach checked in whether he wanted Zach or Zachary on his card, and I explained to him that I got to know how to spell your name on the first place plaque. Do you remember that? And son of a gun, if he doesn't make his first top 4 with us, and he's going to walk out of here with the first place plaque. Now it says Zachary on the shirt, so we'll re-clarify that. There we go. Caden should hold his head high. He's bowling a fine game. He just ran into a red-hot bowler here in the title match. Gubin New Life, strike working, can take the lead. Oh, that is a hit we've seen a lot today. That sort of semi-light, semi-flush from the ball comes in really late. A lot of the bowlers we're playing today, you get that swishing 7 on essentially a pocket hit. It's not the same as a light hit 7. It's a frustrating one for bowlers because you don't expect that to be the result when the ball hits that. You're looking at a half 10 if anything. Instead, he'll maintain his Dutch 200 if he converts, which he does, but only trails by 7 pins. Caden finishing out strong. He's got the 193. It would only make Zach get 5 or 6 pins in the 10th if he gets all 3 of these. But it looks like he's going to. You should never say never. It's not like, you know, Rebelito's ever been in this spot before, but I have faith in him. Caden's going to be saying, if only I didn't start split in the first 2 frames. Or if only that 7-2, that washout in the middle of 2 in a row before it and 3 in a row after it. Well, excellent finish for Caden for 193 scratch. Again, he's given 6, so take that back down to 187. Zach needs 5 pins on 2 balls. I humbly predict he's going to get 5 pins on 1 ball. So Guba's Dutch ends with the solid 9, exactly the same as Mac. They're both playing that very steep angle coming in. Oh, that's plenty more than 5. Well, the bragging rights in Beaverton will go to the Rebelito family for the moment. We'll see what they do tomorrow as well. Factor that in. Beaverton, a hotbed. You got Zach, you got the Cabantings, and of course, Ewan, 3 years younger than either of them, is the one that has the scratch title already. Tell you what, it was not an easy pattern today. Caden came in at 170 average, Zach 163, and this is going to be a 203 to 193 scratch title match. So both of them brought their A games, but too much Rebelito today. 201 scratch for the win. Very well bowled by both of them. Nice job, champ. Go. Well done out of them. We got a good finish over here in scratch, so we're going to check that out here now. Hang out just till they're done, guys, and we'll tell you what's going on. Capacity crowd here on a Saturday. We got a lot of fans dressed as lockers right now. Oh, and Henry too. There we go. All right. Sometimes on a Saturday night there's 100 people watching. Today there's 4 people in Henry. So back-to-back opens on the right-hand lane for Reese, puts him behind in the match. He now trails by 6. Let's see if he can recover. He had a solid 9 last time on the left-hand lane, so he threw it good on the left. Now it's mental as much as physical. Ah, dead perfect right there. First time in a scratch division title match, taking on one of our current stars. And getting a mental and physical test with those 5th and 7th frame opens. Andrew is mentally rock solid as they come. We all know the story with him so far. Started the season as a 1-time champ. He is now a 9-time champ. Looking to join that elite 10 title club. Leads by 6. That was a spare working, so he maintains the lead there. Mac can strike out for 223. Who's got room for 229? It's who's going to perform in the 9th and 10th. Andrew's already beaten Harry Davis and Ashton Yamasaki, who graced us with his presence today to finally sneak into the Invitational. All you need is one top 4 finish throughout the year. Ashton decided to wait till a Saturday afternoon in June to make that happen. Uba's made a couple trips up here from Las Vegas, his hometown. Giant shot, 9th frame. Asked for it to wheel. It wheeled just at the very end. Well, I tell you what, he laid that ball down around the 38 board. Asked for it to wheel the whole way, it does, and now puts all the pressure back on Mac on the lane that he has not liked as much. Struck in the 1st and 3rd. Things went awry in the 5th and 7th. Can he put it back together here? For the talented Spokanista? Spokanite. Biggest shot of his career right here. And does he ever respond? Dead flush the whole way. He knew it. He was just staring at the rack saying, "Don't do me dirty." It did not. And they both have doubles working trails by 6. And the 10th frame will tell the tale, just like we like it. Ton of momentum going into the invite either way. But as anybody who spends a little time around our tour knows, it is hard to get to this spot. Talented bowlers, difficult formats, long days. All you can ask for is a chance in the 10th. Here is that chance right here. Is it? Woo! What a pretty ball. It is so hard under pressure when you're playing that loopy of a line with a break point around the 3 board to get it there. Maintains the form, dead flush on the lane he likes better. Anything he does, Andrew has to do. So Andrew needs the first one. Count shouldn't come into play here. He has obviously worked on his pre-shot routine since the last time we've seen him. Say maturer Mac. Will it pay off here? 11th frame. It's out there. It's back. Oh yes! Tickles that 4-pin on the light hit. Now Andrew's got a double. He's done his job. Phil Ball's academic in this scenario. 6 is enough to force the double out of Andrew. Super impressive either way. Andrew will have a chance to join a whole pile of bowlers who have won their 10th title this year. Will, Brock, a couple others, forgive me. And I think 9 might be the tour lead in the amount of titles this season. That'll get the 6 that he needed, and that would get 20 more if he had needed it. Couldn't ask for more out of the 8th, 9th, and 10th. And now it's Guba up to call on all of his veteran experience. All that he's learned about winning this season. Put him into 2 great shots here, one at a time. Good stuff. This is high-level bowling, guys. Age, forget it. Doesn't matter. You're going to see this over and over again tomorrow, by the way. It's like 50-step ladder finals tomorrow. One at a time, needs the first. That ball was left of target, and it somehow, some way, both the 7 and the 9 fell. That was significantly left. When that ball's coming in so steeply, you get that high flush pin action, and There is a variety of things that could have been. The end, the 7-pin just gives up and falls flat forward, bringing it down to a one-shot tournament. Well, in bowling, you rarely throw 12 perfect shots. You need to be in the right area and catch a little break. That was the break shot right there. That was not his best ball, and it struck anyway. Right now, throw your best ball. Better. You betcha. Exactly right. After getting away with one, he throws it dead perfect to match Mac's double. And he'll be 5 pins away from victory. And I hate to say it, when Mac looks back on this match, the one flaw in this match was a 9 miss when he whiffed that 10 pin in the 5th frame. And they matched each other strike for strike, but it was one missed spare versus 1, 2, 3, 4 made spares from Andrew. That, barring any disaster here, makes a difference. He's not going to get anywhere near that gutter right there. And the 8 is enough for a 227 to 223 fantastic title match. Two nice kids. Yeah, I feel bad that anybody had to come in second in that one. Good stuff. You're going to see that all over the bowling alley for 3 hours tomorrow in the invite, so get ready for that. Good stuff. See you.